Heartland fans, the wait is over. Season 19 kicks off with an emotional twist that brings Amy and Ty back together in a way we never saw coming. What does this mean for Amy's journey, and how will this reunion shape the season ahead? Let's dive into the most jaw-dropping start to a Heartland season yet.
The emotional return of Ty Borden in Season 19, Episode 1, takes fans on a nostalgic and heartfelt journey back to the core of what makes Heartland so special. Ty has always been an integral part of Amy's life, and his presence in this episode feels like a gift to the audience who have been with the show since its earliest days. From the moment Ty appeared on the screen, it was as if time had stood still, allowing viewers to relive the deep bond that Amy and Ty shared. The episode opens with a quiet, serene setting that seems to echo the peace that Amy has been yearning for. As the camera pans over the familiar landscapes of Heartland Ranch, there's a palpable sense of something extraordinary about to happen. The moment Ty steps into the frame, it's not just a reunion of characters, it's a reunion of memories, emotions, and everything that Heartland fans hold dear. Amy's reaction to seeing Ty again is raw and unfiltered. There's a flicker of disbelief in her eyes, a moment where she seems unsure if what she's witnessing is real. For the audience, it's a bittersweet reminder of the love story that defined much of the series. Ty's calm and familiar demeanor contrasts with Amy's initial shock, but soon, the two characters fall into a rhythm that feels as natural as breathing.
As they start to talk, it becomes clear that this isn't just a simple meeting. It's a pivotal moment for Amy's character. Over the past few seasons, we've watched her navigate life without Ty, finding strength she didn't know she had while carrying the weight of his absence. But here, in this moment, she's reminded of the connection they shared, a connection that shaped who she is today. Ty's words are gentle, yet profound, as if he understands the journey Amy has been on, and is here to remind her of the love and guidance he'll always represent. The scenes between them are masterfully written, capturing the essence of what made their relationship so special. The chemistry between the characters feels as strong as ever, pulling viewers into the moment with every glance, every word, and every unspoken emotion. For longtime fans, it's a poignant reminder of how deeply Heartland has explored themes of love, loss, and healing. This emotional return doesn't just bring Ty back to the forefront, it also shines a light on how far Amy has come. It's a celebration of her strength, resilience, and ability to honor Ty's memory while continuing to move forward. The writers have beautifully crafted a scene that feels like a love letter to the fans, honoring the legacy of Ty Borden while giving Amy the closure or perhaps the new beginning she truly deserves. In this opening episode, Ty's return serves as both a heartfelt nod to the past and a hopeful glimpse into the future. It's a reminder that while the pain of losing someone may never fully fade, the love and memories they leave behind can continue to guide us. For Amy, this moment with Ty is a turning point, one that will undoubtedly shape her journey in Season 19 and beyond. The reunion scene between Amy and Ty in Heartland Season 19, Episode 1, is nothing short of magical, a moment crafted to pull at the heartstrings of longtime fans. The scene unfolds with a quiet elegance, set against the stunning backdrop of Heartland Ranch, a place that has always symbolized love, family, and healing. There's a stillness in the air, as though the world itself is holding its breath, waiting for something extraordinary to happen. Amy is standing by the familiar corral, her face etched with the quiet resolve she has developed over the past seasons. The golden hues of the sunset bathe the ranch in a warm glow, casting a dreamlike quality over the moment. She seems lost in thought, perhaps reflecting on the trials she has faced and the strength she has found in the face of loss. And then, as if carried on the whisper of the wind, a familiar figure steps into view. At first, it feels almost surreal. Ty Borden, the man whose absence has left an indelible mark on Amy and the entire Heartland family, is there. He looks just as he always did, calm, steady, and with that quiet confidence that made him such an unforgettable part of the series. Amy's reaction is immediate and visceral. Her breath catches, her eyes widen, and for a brief moment, she is frozen, caught between disbelief and overwhelming emotion. "Ty," she whispers, her voice barely audible, as though speaking his name might break the fragile reality of his presence. Ty smiles, a soft, knowing smile that seems to convey everything he doesn't need to say aloud. "It's me," he replies simply, his voice steady and comforting. What follows is a conversation that feels less like dialogue and more like a dance of emotions. The words they exchange are few but laden with meaning, each sentence carrying the weight of their shared history. Ty speaks of his pride in Amy, how far she has come, and the strength she has shown in carrying on without him. He acknowledges her pain but reminds her of the joy and love that still surrounds her. Amy, on the other hand, is torn between the comfort of having him near and the bittersweet reality of knowing this moment is fleeting. Her eyes brim with tears as she confesses the struggles she has faced, the nights she felt alone, and the moments she wished he could have been there to guide her. But there is also a quiet gratitude in her words, a recognition of the love they shared and the ways it continues to shape her. The scene is beautifully understated, with every glance, touch, and pause speaking volumes. Amy reaches out, her hand trembling slightly as she touches Ty's arm, as if needing to confirm that he is real. The connection between them is as strong as ever, a testament to the bond that transcends time and space. As the scene draws to a close, Ty places a reassuring hand on Amy's shoulder, his touch grounding her in the moment. "You're stronger than you know, Amy," he says, his voice filled with quiet conviction. "And no matter where I am, I'll always be with you." Amy nods, her tears falling freely now, but there's a smile on her face, a smile that speaks of hope, healing, and a deep understanding of the love that will always remain a part of her. The two share one last, lingering look before Ty begins to fade, his presence slipping away like the last rays of sunlight. This reunion scene is more than just a moment between two characters. It's a powerful reminder of the enduring impact of love and the ways it continues to shape us even in the face of loss. For Amy, it's a chance to find closure, to embrace the strength within her, and to carry Ty's memory forward as she steps into the next chapter of her journey. For fans, it's a moment that encapsulates everything they love about Heartland, its ability to blend heartache and hope into a story that feels profoundly real. Amy Fleming's journey over the years has been one of transformation, resilience, and growth. As a character, she's evolved from a young, heartbroken girl who had just lost her mother to a powerful, independent woman who has learned to navigate life with the weight of her own pain. Ty's return in Heartland Season 19, Episode 1, not only rekindles the flame of the love they once shared, but also serves as a poignant moment in Amy's ongoing evolution. This reunion, both emotionally charged and full of meaning, provides a deep look into how far Amy has come and the future she's now stepping into. When Ty reappears in her life, it's not just a reminder of the past, but also an opportunity for Amy to assess her present. Over the years, Amy has learned to cope with loss and has faced countless challenges without Ty by her side. The ranch, once a place of comfort and stability, became a battleground for her emotional healing. She found herself having to adapt, grow stronger, and ultimately build a new life without the person she had once considered her everything. This journey wasn't easy, but Amy's character arc has been about finding the balance between holding on to her memories of Ty and embracing the present moment. The reunion with Ty brings Amy face to face with all of those emotions. His sudden return is a catalyst for her to reflect on how much she's changed since his death. She realizes that she's no longer the young woman who needed Ty's strength to get by. Instead, Amy has become a force in her own right, one who has learned to trust in her instincts, her connection with the horses, and her own inner strength. She's built relationships, developed her skills, and even found herself in a new romantic dynamic with other characters, such as Nathan. The growth she's undergone is substantial and profound. Yet, Ty's return forces her to confront the lingering pieces of her grief. She is confronted with the idea that her love for him hasn't faded, it hasn't diminished. It's simply evolved, woven into the fabric of who she is now. Amy is able to acknowledge the reality of her present life without dismissing the past that shaped her. Ty's return becomes a reminder of the deep, unbreakable bond they once shared, but also a chance for her to realize that she has the strength to continue without him, just as she has done all these years. The dialogue between Amy and Ty in this moment is full of vulnerability, yet it doesn't pull Amy back into the role of someone who is lost. Instead, it strengthens her resolve. She doesn't need Ty's guidance anymore, not in the way she once did. But what she does need is closure, a reaffirmation that the love they shared still matters and always will. In this, Amy finds not only peace, but also a sense of empowerment. She is no longer defined by the loss of Ty, but by the woman she has become because of their shared history. Amy's growth is evident not just in the way she handles her reunion with Ty, but also in her ability to move forward with clarity. The absence of Ty in her life may have been one of the most difficult challenges she's faced, but it has also been one of her greatest teachers. Through her struggles, she has learned to be self-sufficient, to rely on herself, and to embrace the journey ahead with an open heart. Her path forward is not one of forgetting Ty, but of carrying him with her as she continues to evolve. This moment of reunion, though deeply emotional, ultimately represents the closing of a chapter and the opening of a new one for Amy. Her journey has always been about healing, and with Ty's return, she receives the validation that healing is not a linear process. It's something that happens in layers, through moments of reflection, acceptance, and growth. Amy will always carry Ty's memory, but it's clear now that she's ready to forge ahead into the future, stronger than ever. In the broader context of Heartland, this moment is significant not just for Amy, but for the entire audience. It's a reminder that while loss is painful, it also makes room for growth. The characters we love may go through periods of grief and heartache, but they also find ways to heal, adapt, and live fully once more. Amy's journey is a reflection of the resilience we all have within us. No matter the pain, we can continue to evolve, just as she has. Ty's return is a beautiful moment of closure, but it also solidifies Amy's place as the strong, self-assured woman she is today, someone who has overcome her past and is ready to embrace whatever the future holds. As Heartland progresses into its 19th season, the return of Ty Borden raises more than just emotions. It sparks a myriad of fan theories and speculations about how his return will impact not only Amy, but the entire ranch family. Ty's unexpected reappearance is a pivotal moment in the series, and with it comes a whirlwind of questions. Could this reunion be the beginning of a new chapter for Amy and Ty? Or is it a fleeting moment that serves to bring closure? Fans are left to wonder about the possibilities for the rest of the season and the way the narrative will unfold in the episodes ahead. One prevailing fan theory is that Ty's return will offer Amy a chance to confront the grief that has lingered since his death. Some believe that his presence in the early episodes of the season will force Amy to grapple with the pain of losing him, while also giving her an opportunity to finally heal. This theory suggests that Ty's return won't be as a permanent fixture, but more as a spiritual or emotional guide to help Amy reconcile with the past and move forward. The idea that Ty could play a role in helping Amy reach the closure she's been unable to find for years is a compelling one, especially as viewers have seen her struggle to move on since his death. Another theory revolves around the idea that Ty's return might push Amy to question her relationship with Nathan, who's been a source of comfort and companionship since Ty's passing. Could this emotional reunion stir up feelings of uncertainty for Amy? Could it lead to conflict between the two men in her life, Ty, as a figure of her past, and Nathan, as a part of her present? Fans have already speculated that Amy might have to make difficult decisions about her future with Nathan, particularly as she reconnects with the deep bond she once shared with Ty. The tension between the two relationships could create a dramatic arc that tests Amy's ability to balance the past and the present. Some viewers speculate that Ty's return may serve as a vehicle to address the broader themes of Heartland, the cycles of life, love, and loss. With Ty back, even briefly, there's a possibility that the show will explore the delicate balance between holding on to the past and embracing the future. Could this return signal that Heartland is preparing to focus more on legacy and the impact of past decisions? Perhaps Ty's return will act as a reminder for the other characters, Jack, Lou, and others, that the love and lessons of the past should never be forgotten, but should also make room for growth and new possibilities. There are also more speculative and imaginative theories floating around that involve Ty's return being more supernatural in nature. While Heartland has always grounded itself in realism, the depth of the love story between Amy and Ty has inspired some fans to suggest that his return might be something otherworldly. These theories propose that Ty's presence might not be entirely tangible, but instead a manifestation of Amy's subconscious or a manifestation of her inner journey. This would serve as an artistic way of showing Amy's healing process, offering the audience a powerful emotional experience that blurs the lines between reality and the dreams that shape our healing. Another intriguing theory is the idea that Ty's return could spark a larger arc for the entire Heartland family. With the ranch itself continuing to thrive and change, could Ty's return push the family to revisit old wounds and unresolved issues? Perhaps Ty's reappearance forces the family to reassess their relationships with each other and consider how much they've grown over the years. As Heartland continues to explore generational cycles, Ty's return could open a new chapter in the family's legacy, offering a fresh perspective on how the ranch has evolved and where it is headed in the future. This might also mean that the characters will have to confront the ways in which they've held on to the past and how it shapes their future decisions. The potential for conflict is another layer that fans are eager to explore. If Ty's return is more than just a fleeting moment, it might create a dramatic dynamic between him and other characters, especially Amy. How will Amy handle the conflicting emotions of seeing the love of her life once again, while balancing the responsibilities and relationships she has built in the years since his departure? If Ty stays around longer than expected, could his presence spark tensions with other characters who have moved on in their own lives? How will Jack, Lou, and the rest of the Heartland family react to his return? And what challenges might arise from the need to adjust to a new reality? Despite the uncertainty and the myriad of fan theories, one thing is clear: Ty's return has the potential to change the course of the season in dramatic and unpredictable ways. For fans, these theories offer an exciting space for speculation and anticipation. They are eager to see how the writers will navigate the complexities of Ty's return and how it will intersect with Amy's ongoing journey. The reunion between Amy and Ty is not just a moment of nostalgia, it's the beginning of something much larger, something that will unfold over the course of the season. As each episode passes, fans will continue to analyze the subtle nuances of Amy and Ty's interactions, dissecting every word, every glance, and every moment of their reunion. This will keep the audience deeply engaged, eagerly awaiting new developments and emotional payoffs. Will Ty's return be a symbol of closure, a new beginning, or something entirely unexpected? The possibilities are endless, and as always, Heartland continues to keep its audience guessing, while delivering the heartfelt storytelling that has made it a fan favorite for so long. Heartland has always been a show that thrives on the delicate balance between honoring the past and embracing the future. With the return of Ty Borden in Season 19, Episode 1, this theme is explored in its most poignant form. The reunion of Ty and Amy is not just a moment for the characters to reflect on their history together, but a narrative choice that highlights the enduring power of love, memory, and legacy. It serves as a beautiful reminder of the show's core values that have resonated with fans for over a decade. From the very beginning of Heartland, the show has been about family, love, and healing. It has explored the ways in which the characters find strength in their shared experiences and in the land that ties them all together. The heart of the series has always been the connection between the people who inhabit Heartland Ranch and the animals they care for. That bond, which has been tested over time by loss and hardship, continues to be a central theme. Ty's return is not just a reunion for Amy, but also a way for Heartland to remind its audience of the cyclical nature of life and how the past never truly leaves us. It shapes us, guides us, and influences the decisions we make going forward. The ranch itself, as much a character as any human, symbolizes the continuity of life and the passage of time. The land remains constant, weathering storms and enduring through the seasons. Much like the ranch, Ty's return to Amy's life symbolizes a return to something fundamental and deeply rooted. In this sense, the moment feels less like a fantastical plot twist and more like a natural evolution of the story. Ty's presence, while unexpected, feels earned. It serves as a reminder of the deep history that Heartland has built over the years, a history that cannot be erased by time, distance, or even death. Ty's legacy, both in Amy's life and in the show as a whole, is far from forgotten, and his return serves as an emotional acknowledgement of that. The way Heartland uses Ty's return to honor its legacy is also seen in how it reintroduces the emotional depth that has always been central to the show. Over the years, we've watched Amy grow from a young girl mourning the loss of her mother to a strong, independent woman who has found love and purpose in her own right. The return of Ty offers Amy a moment to reflect on how much she has changed, but it also gives her a chance to look back at the person she was when Ty was by her side. This moment of reflection isn't just for Amy, it's for the audience as well. Fans who have watched Amy grow over the years are given a chance to reconnect with the emotional beats of the series, reminding them of why they fell in love with the show in the first place. The return of Ty is also a testament to Heartland's ability to stay true to its roots while still pushing the narrative forward. The show has never shied away from exploring the complexities of life, especially in terms of loss and healing. The reunion between Amy and Ty represents the resolution of an emotional arc that has been years in the making. However, it also sets the stage for new challenges and growth. For Amy, Ty's return isn't about returning to the past or undoing what has been done. It's about finding closure and peace so that she can continue to evolve. In this way, Ty's return isn't just a nostalgic moment. The show also uses Ty's return to underscore the theme of legacy in a more expansive way. Just as Ty's presence impacts Amy, it has a ripple effect on the entire Heartland family. The legacy of the ranch is built not just on the land but on the people who have come and gone, each leaving their own mark. In the way the ranch continues to thrive, despite the challenges faced, we see the endurance of the human spirit, a theme that Heartland has explored time and again. Ty's return serves as a reminder that the past is never truly gone. It lives on in the decisions we make, the relationships we nurture, and the legacies we create. The characters, the ranch, and the stories they share are all intertwined in a way that celebrates both the enduring power of love and the strength that comes from letting go. The way Heartland incorporates these themes into the narrative shows a deep respect for its own history. Ty's return is not an attempt to simply recreate past moments, but to honor them and move forward. The show's commitment to storytelling that emphasizes growth, healing, and the passage of time is evident in how it handles this reunion. Ty's return serves not only as a nod to the past, but also as a bridge to the future, a future that is filled with new opportunities, challenges, and relationships for Amy and the entire Heartland family. It is a testament to the show's ability to balance nostalgia with forward momentum, ensuring that the audience is emotionally invested in the story while still excited for what's to come. In the end, Ty's return is a powerful way for Heartland to remind its viewers that the past is not something to be feared or avoided, it is something to be embraced and celebrated. The legacy of Ty and Amy's love, the memory of everything they shared, will continue to influence Amy's journey as she navigates her future. This reunion is not just a moment for fans to relive cherished memories. It is a moment for the show to honor its own history and the impact it has had on its audience. It reaffirms that Heartland is about more than just the events that unfold on screen. It's about the emotional resonance that connects viewers to the characters, to the ranch, and to the enduring themes of love, family, and healing that have made the show a beloved part of their lives. As Heartland continues to unfold, the reunion of Amy and Ty serves as a powerful reminder of the strength of love and the importance of healing. Their journey is one of growth, resilience, and embracing both the past and the future. With Ty's return, we are given not only a moment of emotional closure, but also a glimpse into the future that holds new opportunities, challenges, and growth for Amy and the entire Heartland family. This reunion is just the beginning, and there's so much more to explore in the seasons ahead. The legacy of Ty and Amy, the ranch, and the unforgettable bonds they formed will continue to shape their paths as they move forward. As always, Heartland captures the heart of its viewers, showing us that love and family are the true cornerstones of life. Thank you for joining me in diving deep into this unforgettable moment. Make sure to stay tuned for more episodes, theories, and heartfelt moments from Heartland. Until next time, take care and keep the heart of Heartland alive in your hearts.